Yo, what up, Chicago? We are here live and in full effect right here in Chicago, Illinois. On the west side, we got some wonderful students that's about to get up here and perform today. I am going to be your host for this afternoon. My name is Charles Miles, and we are here to get it in. If y'all ready, clap y'all hands. Where my studio audience at? Yeah, yeah. We got a lot of energy in the room tonight, and I'm here to tell you, family, you ain't never seen a show like this. You could go to Chicago, you could go all the way to New York, go all the way to LA, but you'll never see it the way it is here today. So this group that's coming up next to the stage, give it up for Final 7!
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In a torn up town, no postcode envy, but every song's like gold teeth, gray goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams.
He real, he might got a deal. He pop bottles and he got the right kind of bill. He cold, he dope, he might sell. He always in the air.
All right, Chicago, here we are once again. You know I've been doing poetry for over 15 years here in the city, and I got a young man who is hot to death. I'm going to step out the way and let him do his thing. Where my studio audience at again? That's what I'm talking about. Give it up for the young man known as Noah.
Thank you. I'm just gonna spit a piece. It's called Where the Wild Things Are. Where do I want to go? I want to go where the wild things are. Where my cuts and scars are never seen. Where the grass is actually green. Where my dirt is considered clean. Because only the Lord knows how much dirt I've been through in my life. See, a place where I could pretend that my mother and brother were always there. A place where I could pretend that I was a billionaire. A place where I could fly. Where I could stand on mountains and spit bars and lay lazy at night and look up at the stars and wonder when I'm going to join them. A place where the moon reflects off my eyes, but then all of a sudden my ears begin to hear the faint noises of battle cries. Wake up! Wake up! It was only a dream. It's real life now where young lives are taken every day and I risk mine just by walking outside. Where bombs drop non-stop, guns pop, but yet we wonder why people die. It's because me, I gotta get mine. That has been the motto of today's society. It always has been, and as a matter of fact, it always will be. And it's because of we. Can't you see that we've been killing off this human race for centuries? We got less people walking the streets and more people in penitentiaries, and this sends me into this envy for a better place. Now, no matter what anybody says, every single bullet has a name. And that's the game now. Take aim at what I'm saying because I'm not playing. I've heard and seen too many people die to stand here and tell you that everything is going to be okay because, oh, say, can't you see that's a lie? And all we ever do is talk about change. When really it just remains the same. We just complain and try to explain why this world is insane. We can't even maintain, obtain, or restrain this commodity we call hate. So we just sit back, relax, unchained, stained by our past that still procreates hate. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm only 15 and probably seen more than most of you. Or maybe I'm just another kid trying to be heard. But in the end, I'm just another kid trying to join the stars. So until then, I'm going to dream and go where the wild things are. Thank you.
Yes, sir. My man Noah. What school you come from, bro?
E-Town.
E-Town? All right, all right. He's an official member of Funky Tongue. We making things happen out there, man. That's what's up, man. Good job, bro.
Thank you.
Man, see you later, man. Let's go. All right, standing in front of me, I have the lovely J Love. She's been with me for almost, 2 years now, right? And we are on our way. We're going to take a trip to...
Yale.
Yale, that's right. So we're going to take a trip to Yale because she's been down with me and everything I've sent her on, she's went out and performed excellent. So everybody, let's give J Love a round of applause and let her get right to it. Let's go, J Love!
So my poem is called Chicagoland. Excuse me. Be quiet. Be silent. You're decorating our homes with expensive condos, leaving my folks in the cold, shaking their limbs like branches in the winter. But you expect me not to say shit? Tearing down our schools because we don't chart with the charts, but if they close down too, does the critique follow? What you mean be silent? What you mean be quiet? Forcing young children into misery, making them feel like we're back in history. Chicago shakes, Chicago breaks. Rhymes stay safe through our city's earthquake. We making headlines. No Drake. Chirac awakes. It was a rage, causing us to duck from this attack, trying to stand up straight and tack. CNN showed the camera lens what we've been seeing and living our whole lifetime. They're showing folks we have a right to riot, a right to fight, like the millions who lost their jobs in the wildfire called NAFTA. Where the lower class turned blacker, and the middle class became ivory, eggshell white like these four walls that aren't thick black lines yet. Yes, since brown skin is more likely to end up in the cubicle, minus the career. It's all an equation that equals fear. But you expect me not to say shit? See, my friends need safety, protection from a gun when riding down Western, but you say loose lips sink ships? We've sunken already. We're drowning from zip chops, frying pork chops and metal skillets. We pop off like grease in 90-degree weather. Maybe the heat stops the blood in the veins from transferring to our brains, or we decide that we've had enough. It forces pain on the same woman that birthed us. Feeling betrayed because instead of blowing wind, she blows bullets. She wants to be a place for tourists, forgetting that her babes have no place to stay outside of her beautiful lawn in the yard she calls grave. But you expect me to just throw down my pen, close my ears, and act like I don't hear anything? I'm listening to teens spitting out sunflower seeds, trying to be a better example for our seeds, so they can be more than a rose. They can be trees growing out of concrete. So no, I won't just sit down and watch my mother give up on her children, but I won't be her Kleenex when she cries out tears of Lake Michigan. And I won't be her mop when blood spills on her arms that are blocks, but I will speak life into her lungs. This city is a dam. It'll crack, but it won't split. Just don't tell me to hush and not say shit.
All right, I have the beautiful Adasia standing in front of me. What year are you, sweetheart?
I'm a junior.
A junior at what school?
Chicago Talent.
Chicago Talent. You're going to perform some poetry for here today, and I'm going to let you have the microphone and make it happen. Where y'all at? Give it up for Adasia!
My poem is called Dear Love. Dear love, I fell into another of your promises, the one that says that I'll be okay. I was naive to believe in the words you say, but it was so easy to slip into the crevices of your way. I tried to stay strong, move on, right all wrongs, have myself in your songs, fighting the fit to belong, every tone. You sent along a smile every now and then, but even that wasn't comforting, snatching away my friends to confide in, trickling happiness down to nothing. Yet I believed you when you sent them, making him your next victim. I should have caught on to the symptoms, using me as a weapon to gut him down in a second. Even though my heart couldn't take it, I saw to it that we would make it, but you wouldn't let us have it. Don't see why you reached out and grabbed it. Dear love, I'm tired of being lured into a false sense of security. Wedged deep in his arms where you found me. Twisting up my insides, rearranging my mind, consuming my time, making me believe I was fine. You attached yourself to me like white on rice. And you stayed with him a while, which was nice, until you packed up and left him. Using him as a weapon to gun me down in a second, making me your next victim. I should have caught on to the symptoms. Dear love, I'm still waiting on the one him that you will let me keep. The one him who will stay long enough to have something deep. Dear love, no matter what you do, I still believe there's a true you.
I go by the name of Lizzie G, educated female rapper from Chicago. When I throw up my L's, I want y'all to do the same thing. That mean you rocking with Lizzie G. Throw your L's up. Hey, crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Hey, crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Leg in, leg out. We about to do my dance. Rub your hand across your head. Then you get in your stance. Chi-town, stand up. You know what we about to do. We swagger surfing on you haters. And we stanky leggy too. Wave your hands in the air. Do your own little trick. Grab a friend. Tell them how we about to do it again. Everybody do their own thing. They own thing in the club. Bottle popping what we do. And that kush is what I love. Twirl with your hands. Then you pull up your pants. Squat down and shake it, ma. You killing the land. So crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Hey! Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Hey! Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Hey! Crank it. 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 Leg in, leg out. We about to do my dance. Rub your hand across your head. Then you get in your stance. Dougie fresh from head to toe. Kick game so cold. Money from ceiling to flow. My eyes never stay cold. Throw your L's up in the club. To the club. Crank that finesse when you hear the DJ playing that song. So crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. We don't do what they do. Just make your own little rules. Feel yourself and get it cracking. You know what it do. So then I finesse. I want you to finesse. Come on, let's finesse. My new song's the best. So crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Hey! Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Hey! Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Hey! Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Hey! Hey! Crank it. Crank it. Crank it. Crank it. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Crank that finesse. Hey! 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 Throw your L's up. Hey, throw your L's up. Hey! We finna crank it. Hey! 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 Crank it. Crank it. Hey! Throw your L's up. Hey, throw your L's up. Throw your L's up. Hey, Chi-town, let me hear you make some noise. Turn up, turn up. Crank it, crank it, crank it. Hey.
Girl, you seem like you've been performing a long time, Lizzie. How long you been performing, baby?
Probably about like 8 years now, but I've been doing music for like 10 years.
All right, what school you at right now?
Grad student at Roosevelt University.
Man, let's give it up. Let's give it up. Give it up for Lizzie G. All right, up next, I got a phenomenal poet here. This is actually going to be my first time hearing you, but you down with my sister Toli. I know you got it cracking, right? All right, let's go. Where my audience at? Are you ready for some poetry? Let's go.
All right, so let's just say this poem is really important to me, and it's called Melodies of Her Pain. Don't say shit you don't mean. I mean, don't say stuff you don't mean. I'm sorry comes next. I'm sorry. I am sorry does not magically grab the negative words out of the air and place them back on the tongue that viciously spit them out, or bring back the life of an ice cold body, son of that deadbeat dad or daughter of that uninvolved father. Sit in front row at a funeral that will forever haunt lives because God took a life that he blessed a life with, and now both lives are lifeless except one mopes and weeps and cries. Cries to I'm sorry, mopes to my bad, and weeps to my fault because he chose to hit raw and not expect the unexpected fetus that will soon develop in the uterus of a 14-year-old just looking for love. Her love was taken advantage of and turned out to not be love at all, but hate. And it flowed up her body and out through her eyes as she stared at the man that she hates in his eyes, her baby daddy. You see, my mom used to tell me the same poem that is now a fossil in my mind. Well, child, I tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stairs. It's had tacks in it and splinters and boards torn up and places with no carpet on the floor, bare. But all the time I've been climbing on and reaching landings and turning corners and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light. So, girl, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on them steps because you find it kind of hard. Don't you fall now because I'm still going, honey. I'm still climbing, and life for me ain't been no crystal stairs. I remember her son used to sing his favorite church songs like an absolute pro. All of my good days outweigh my bad days, and I won't complain. He would make you stop what you were doing to play church and sing melodies. I need you, you need me. We're all a part of God's body, and no sorry can undo it. Thank you.
Tell the world who you are again.
Tyra Poindexter.
Tyra Poindexter. Y'all give her another round of applause, man, for making it happen. What school you at, sweetheart?
Evanston Township High School.
Evanston Township. Man, we got them from the north side. We got them from the west side. We got them from the south side. That's how we do in Chicago. Let's keep it rolling. Love you, girl.
Thank you.
Let's go. This next brother that I'm bringing to the stage, oh, my God. Me and this man have been together for all 4 years of his high school career. He is a superstar in the making, and he knows how to get it cracking. We've been to go see the President of the United States together. He sung for the President of the United States. We've been in front of thousands of people together. We've been hungry together. We've prayed together. So give a round of applause for my man, Elliot Foster.
When the dark clouds come your way and your demons can't be tamed, when your last straw is gone to bay and you feel your heart can't take anymore, when your second chance is gone and you're barely hanging on, when you're tired of being strong and you don't know where to run anymore, I wanna take away the hurt, but I just don't have the words. Just let me hold you. Just let me hold you tight. Just let me hold you. Just let me hold you tonight. When the shadows are always there, when you can't come out for air, when tomorrow seems to lead nowhere, and you don't know where to run anymore, I wanna take away the hurt, but I just don't have the words. Let me hold you. Just let me hold you tonight. Just let me hold you tight. It's all that I can do. Just let me hold you.
Wow, young man. Wow. Give him another round of applause, y'all. Give that man a young. Where do you plan on going to school at next year, my young man?
Well, first I'm gonna do 2 years at Malcolm X to raise my GPA. I'm gonna transfer to Columbia University.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Y'all give another round of applause for Elliot Foster. Coming up next to the stage is one of the most prolific poets I have ever witnessed. She has metaphors that string together like a train track. Y'all got that? Yeah. All right, come up next to the stage. Come on up, Maya Black. All right.
The title of my poem is called Safe Passage. I remember when nothing mattered. Running with my friends, jumping rope. Now all my homies got babies smoking dope. I mean, what's for me to do? I'm just trying to finish school, make the honor roll and not the news. Stay on the court and stick the ball like I'm shooting pool. In my generation, the girls sew their hair in and the boys sag their jeans. I wake up to squares, blunts, and 2 for the 15s. Shorties popping pills like they jelly beans. And babies are here way before vows and rings. Ain't no safe passage in this life. Long as them bullets still flying, them signs gon' fail. And them drugs still gon' sell by the same gas and snatching eyes at the L. Cause ain't no safe passage in this world. They say they making a difference, but I don't see how. Schools are far distance now, and any little boy and girl could get shot down. The police ain't trying to stop genocide. I see them every day. The kids can't even play outside. Devil's on the side like a cheerleader rooting while we shooting. Man, get my brothers off that block. That's what the feds watch. Them dope boys with tattoos and dreadlocks. Them handcuffs be tighter than headlocks. 17 tone to 40 that'll put a brother 6 feet under. Don't want to be behind bars, so I write, but my own brothers can't handle my bars. Riding past unmarked cars, scared cause it's rocks in my handlebars. Old friends plotting to bring me brand new scars. Old heads get high, start talking about God. Man, why my people gotta smoke that hard? Putting money in my generation hands so they can fly. Now they got access to guns, knowing these young babies can't dodge. Terrified of my own race. Man, these streets ain't safe. Every passage I take, I might not make. Thank you.
Don't you go nowhere. Wow, Chicago. Wow. I don't even know what to say, young lady. I'm going to continue to tell you this. You are prolific. You have a gift, and it is outstanding. What do you plan on doing next year?
I'm going to Columbia.
Columbia College. It's all right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Man, we got students going to college around here. Give it up. All right. I got Crane in the house. I got Chicago Talent in the house. I got E-Town in the house. Where my high schools at in the house? Yes. We got parents in the building. We got administrators in the building. It's a beautiful thing. This next poet I got coming up to the mic, man, she is beautiful. And she has beautiful words as well. Come here, Allante. Yeah, give it up for her. Let's go, Chicago. Now, did I lie? Look at that smile. I'm gonna make her blush for a little bit. Allante, what year are you in right now, sweetheart?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore? Okay. And what do you plan on doing next year?
Just going to school, continue my grades.
And what is your grade point average right now?
3.45.
3.45. All right. I'm gonna fade to black and let Allante do her thing. Give it up for her one more time, y'all.
Okay, my poem is dedicated to India, and it's titled Voice of India. I'm a girl. I'm 14 years old. Social medias are getting the best of my generation, but so what? Because I was taught to defend, not follow the crowd and make my own trends.
Oh, girl said she want the fight, so I'm like, all right, 55th is where it's at. My best friend swings, of course I swing too. She aims, boom, she shoots. Thinking I got a whole entire life ahead of me, oblivious that I'm 5 heartbeats away from, 4 breaths away from, 3 seconds away from, too late to keep a straight bullet from saying hello to my arteries, and it looks like life has just lost one. My My best friend is shot too. If I don't make it, I pray that she do, and it looks like that has just happened. I lie still, stiff as a boy in the floor of heaven, with eyes of glass and skin of ice. We wonder why such a fate. Everyone cries. No one knew it would be you. No one knew it would be India that we have to say rest in peace to. But everyone's blind to the fact that 155,000 people die every day. That's 6,461 people an hour, 108 people a minute, and 2 people per second. That means that life inside your chest is ticking, and only God knows what time it is. So wake up, because our ignorance is committing our deaths. A young mother wants justice because she didn't get that one last kiss. Kids killing kids over an area code. Young defenders stuck in killer mode, but it's the mother who has to take that heartbreak load. So pull together and stop the violence. Let's stop those mothers' tears. Let's take away those dreadful street fears. Thank you.
Yes. Chicago, it is hard to get up here. Real talk. It is hard to get up here and bear your feelings, especially what our children are seeing on an everyday basis. It's beautiful what you did. It's beautiful what you did. Give her another round of applause. It's Allante. Thank you, baby. The show gonna keep going. We're gonna keep bringing up prolific poets here tonight. I got another young lady that is so beautiful, so smart, and she's so fine. Come here, Tink. Come here, Tink. These are all my daughters, y'all. Give a round of applause once again. Tink, how you doing, sweetheart?
Fine.
I know you're fine. I asked how you was doing.
I'm doing good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, I know you have a deep poem for us tonight. I'm going to let you get right to it. This is a deep sister, and I'm just going to let her get right to it. Are y'all ready? Yeah. Whatever you want to do. One more time. Are y'all ready? Yeah. Let's go, Tink. It's up to you, baby.
Well, my poem is about my cousin, and it's called Sojourner. I believe when someone passes away, either a new star is born, energy so pure that he creates new world, or as the soul releases, shattered into pieces, become a free-flowing thoughts of my mental thesis. Maybe we just don't understand. Spirit still walk the lands. Or whatever the case, I believe that we all still remain and share the same space. So, Jarena, I know you listening. How you been? Oh, I'm doing fine, just passing time, submerging sin. Sometimes I take a bath and get all dirty again. I'm trying to cleanse my mind, cleanse my soul, and get into that place you been. No, I'm not trying to rush anything. I just want to visit you because I miss you. So what you trying to say? My imagination been wild since I been a child? Well, since you laughing, I take it that good things is happiness. And no matter what life takes me, I know for a fact I always had Jarena right next to me. I remember when we used to share fun and laughter, told each other everything. But it took just one gun and one bullet that took you away from me forever. Well, that's what I thought. It took just one pull of that trigger, then boom, you were gone, killed the angel and all. And it still hurts me because they don't have a clue who killed you. It's not my fault. No, I'm not saying it's your fault, but I needed you. Jordan and Jerron needed you. You was the only one I was close to. Thought you were gone, but this voice still filled my mind. And when I looked up in the sky, there you were. But now I know. I had to live on for you and me. Our memories is a captured moment I will never forget. Our memories is a moment I will cherish forever. Yes, Tink, you always been my favorite. And and you what? I love you. But it's my time to be free, and it's your time to let go of me. And for now, I will rise over you with the wind, and you'll always be my best friend. What did you say? You wish to be free? Been here all this time because of me? It took me until February 7, 2014, and everything I wish to release. I see, because you visit me. First of all, I give you all my thanks for preparing me to be open and free. I'm releasing my mind, releasing my soul, releasing the courage to break the mold, releasing Jarena, you free to go, create a new galaxy. And yes, no matter what life takes me, Jarena will always be right next to me. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful young lady. That's all right, that's all right. What year are you this year?
I'm a sophomore.
A sophomore. She did a wonderful job, man. They're experiencing so much out there. I love you, Tink. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. All right. I got to get this young man up. He is next in line. I have to get this young man up. Me and his brother goes back to grammar school. Literally, kindergarten. Seriously. Real talk. He used to chase me home from school. Now I don't think he can catch me. I'm still thin. I can still run pretty fast. And hopefully he can't catch me anymore. Character. Where you at, brother? Come on up to the stage. Once again, we have excellence in the house. What's your project, brother? What's your project?
I got my book, my self-published book called Characters, Book of Poetry, Discovery, Direction, and Purpose, and I also have my first CD, I Am Character, and I also have that CD available on download cards. So. All
right, we'll have all that information at the end of the show, but I'm going to let Character get right into it. Let's go, brother.
Everybody want to blame the kids. They want to say this and say that. They want to complain, when in fact, kids only do what you allow them to do. So if you want to blame someone, point the finger at you. Now, in case you don't know who you are, let me help you. You, the one who'd rather be a child's friend than kick it with them, socializing, trying hard to fit in, when they don't need you as a partner or another one of their friends. You, the one who every other word out of your mouth is a cuss word. So growing up, that's all that child heard. That's why it's no problem for them to cuss up a storm. See, it's not unusual to them. It's the norm. You, the negative talking, name calling, tongue lashing, bashing assassin. Your effects are everlasting. Whoever told you names don't hurt told you a lie. Names can destroy one's will. Names can get one killed. You, the gangbanging parent or parents, plural, more than one, meaning you're twice as dumb. Where most parents try to keep their kids from joining the gang, you actually encourage being down with those lames. You, the drinker. And yeah, I had my hands in that mess. For years, my kids had to see me in states of drunkenness, yet we want them to respect us and do as we say while we're drunken out there on display. You, the abuser, you speak with your hands and fists, more with the foot that you use on your child to stump them with, more for kicks. And for punishment, just to show them who's boss, broken bones and black eyes you later claim no knowledge about. You, the excuser, you cover up much. You're always there with excuses whenever your child messes up. See, you're their crutch. And you're always singing that same old song about, no, my baby ain't done nothing wrong. You, the one who's too busy to take time out to spend with your child. It's no wonder they run wild. It's no wonder you don't know what's going on in your own home because you're hardly there when they're there. And when they're there, they're in there getting it on. You, the molester, the incest degenerate. How could you sexually mess with the child that you're supposed to protect? How could you take them in your arms, then later betray their trust for wicked lust? You're the worst. I count you lower than dirt. And you, the addict, your addictions come first. You'll sell your kid if you had to, just to fulfill that thirst. You'll sell their future or any hopes and dreams they may have just so you can get that fix, that pipe or that needle to hit. Yet we call them names. We abuse them. We cuss them out. We tell them things to their faces like, you'll never amount to anything. We've fondled them while locked away in their rooms. We expose them to gang life to help end life soon. We've shown them things by getting drunk and high and told them it was okay. We covered up their mistakes instead of showing them the way. We ignored them when they needed us to give them some praise. We embarrassed them on how we behaved. We did this, the adults. Sad, but it's true. So if you want to blame someone, point the finger at you. God bless.
Did everybody have a good time? Wait a minute. Did everybody have a good time? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.